How do I get rid of the edge?
The what? What edge?
There, it says on air on the edge. Or I think I got it. Yeah. How do I get rid of that little edge thing? No, it's not going to be on your screen, dingus. It's just going to be on mine. Oh, I got it.
Yuri, Rhino's on the move, but former guests of Rikers are laying into your police barricades. I'm gonna even the odds.
Do it. If those barricades fall, the people inside are done for.
Oh, what the motherfucker? Oh, I didn't see that. Whoa, I can't see. I can't see. What am I doing?
Were you hit by a flashbang?
Yeah.
Crazy. Not even. No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't realize that.
Anyway, you wanna know what I can tell you about the story without anything being read?
Sure.
The in the Doom, like right before this game, you were in hell and you were fighting demons all over the place, and all of a sudden like there was like some like really important temple or whatever that the Doom Slayer goes into, but it turns out it was a trap that the demons have made, and they collapsed the temple and sealed the Doom Slayer inside of like a ruined like coffin or whatever, and you were like stuck there for like millennia. Turns out in an alternate universe, Samuel Hayden's like research team walks into hell and looking for Argent energy, and you know trying to like power up extra stuff because the Argent energy is super fucking useful. Because Argent energy, you can like basically just create like magical shit. That's what most of the guns are powered by in this game, like the BFG, the fucking they're like mech suits and shit like that. Like most of Samuel Hayden's like army and shit like that.
Fuck, dude.
While Hayden was there, he heard of the Doom Slayer, and how all the demons fear him, and how he is the only one that can stop them. While he's going on with this like research, he decides to search through hell to try and find the Doom Slayer. Meanwhile, while he's doing that, the co-director or whatever, Olivia Pierce, while she is like working alongside Dr. Samuel Hayden, she starts
one roof clear,
getting like sort of attacked mentally by the demons, and like trying to corrupt her, and you know tell her that if they serve if she serves them, all of like a whole bunch of shit will be awarded to her. Like they promised her power, power, leadership, and you know shit like that. Obviously, demons are lying. Yeah. So.
Who the fuck is that?
So while they're carrying out their operations,
There are easier ways to ask for an autograph. Jetpacks. I thought it was a good idea to give these guys jetpacks. Guys,
Hayden has the Doom guy and his like creator suit all like chilling in
anyone else feeling very 1984 right now?
or like chilling in some part of the facility on Mars, just waiting to see, or just waiting if like there was a hell invasion gonna like come out of the portal that they opened, that they used to get Argent energy from. So while Dr. Hayden is like getting a whole bunch of profits and like accelerating the growth of mankind with Argent energy, Olivia Pierce decides to go and fuck it all up by well,
isn't this just the story of the old ones before you get to this Doom?
this is only like the Doom like right before it. I'm not talking about Doom 1, 2, and 3. Because that Doom also carries into this one, obviously, because it's, you know.
Same game. They're right after each other, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like Grand Theft Auto where they're completely different and like different cities involved with people. Although the events of Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5 coincide with each other. So does San Andreas. They talk about each other in the games, they just don't ever see each other.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious, like they talk about, like there's this guy, like when you're doing your first heist for with Lester and Michael at the jewelry store, he talks about Nico Bellic, who's making moves in Liberty City, aka Grand Theft Auto 4. They talk about him all the time, you just never see him. I think you can actually hire Nico for heist later. Ow.
In Call of Duty World at War and Black Ops 1, they slightly coincide with each other only because Reznov from World at War is in Black Ops 1, and he like kind of like sabotages like Mason's MK Ultra programming that the Russians gave him. So instead of
World at War? You mean Modern Warfare?
No, World at War, like the World at War fucking Call of Duty, like before Modern Warfare came out.
We didn't go after Cuba in the 40s.
No.
We went after Cuba in the 70s. That guy would be long.
That's it for Sable's Airborne.
In the 80s, right? Like that was after Vietnam, wasn't it?
No, it was. Well, it was.
Yeah.
Now to mop
it was
up the rest of the
like right around the same time.
As the Vietnam.
Maybe like.
It's not 5 or 10 years after World War II. World War II ended in like 44. World War II did end in 44. Started in 39, ended in 44, 45. So like, I don't know how that would be possible.
Vietnam, the Vietnam War period is from 1955 to 1975.
Yeah, but the Cuba. Let me see. Let me look up what happened with the Cuba thing.
And the Cuba thing happened in 1962.
Yeah, that's 20 years after. That guy'd be pretty fucking old.
Well, at the very beginning of Black Ops 1, you're with like the Cuba type of shit, but
Yuri, precinct is secure.
When was that?
And
I think the time frame, because like Reznov was probably about like 40.
Castro, right?
That'll teach you to piss off international mercenaries.
Yeah, Castro.
So.
Like you were trying to assassinate Castro, but it was a double.
Great, I'll let my
And
men
then you find out that Russia and Cuba are in cahoots.
Miles left a voicemail.
When Mason gets into the Russian prison, he comes across Reznov, and while he's in that Russian prison, they're trying to do like MK Ultra experiments on him and like trying to program him to kill Kennedy. But while he's in prison with Reznov, Reznov like sort of sabotages that or their plans, and like instead of programming him to kill President Kennedy, the sabotage that Reznov did is kind of told him to kill the Russian leaders instead, Dragovich, Shevchenko, and Steiner.
Oh yeah, I remember.
This isn't good.
Yep.
Transformers are charging the building, trapping the police
So
inside.
those games are like slightly,
Yuri,
are like sort of slightly like together. The only
This is pretty cool looking.
You manage that.
Yeah.
I'll still need your help with the demons.
the only
That's
like
why I'm here.
similarities
Serve all
like
your
between those is
electricity
like
and
they have
demon
Reznov in that game, or in both games. In Black Ops 2, or Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are a lot more like hand to hand with each other because they have all the same characters, and they also like mention the past and how, or Mason's I don't know how to say it, but like his mind is
entire building. Oh, no. This guy's managed to electrocute an entire building. He's got a helicopter flying around with a transformer that's connected to it.
Yeah.
Continue.
That's hilarious. But yeah, the
Get that thing attached.
I'm just like saying like how those like games like how they go in with each other, but World at War and Black Ops are like loosely tied together, while Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are
Trapping the
heavily
police
tied
with a
together.
network
That's
of energy
how
transformers?
these two
Who does
games
that?
are. Doom Eternal and Doom.
The original
2016.
Doom that they came out with in 2013.
Those are loosely tied together at this one. Like it doesn't mention the past and like what happened, but
It will get way more tied together as it goes along.
yeah. But you had to like have to read the
Doom 3
shit for
was
that.
on
But
Mars. This is not on Mars, is it?
it's on.
Great. Two left.
It's on Earth. It's on Sentinel Prime. It's like a few different planets. That's all I'm gonna say. A few different planets and areas, and also you go to Hell for a little bit. And you also go to Argentinor.
Have you ever played any of the games? Have you ever played any of the Jericho games?
No.
Or any of the Condemned? Bloodshot? Maybe?
Not gonna play those.
Oh, those are awesome. Those are some of the freakiest shit I've ever seen. Alright, he doesn't care about this one. Not those.
Where was I?
Okay, that works.
Oh yeah, so
Fuck, dude. How did you
Yeah.
just shoot me that I can see my website?
So like as you're captured and as Samuel Hayden is like experimenting with Argent energy, seeing all the shit that he can create with it, including all the weapons and including all like the power suits and shit like that. He also well under Olivia Pierce's like sort of command, she like takes like a special like super top secret team to create like cybernetic demons and use them for like a sort of army, I guess, like as if they needed an army. They really didn't, but
demons aren't backing down.
they created one anyway, and Samuel Hayden authorized it. But like as like time is going on, he can slowly start to see Olivia Pierce is like sort of going crazy and like doing some shady shit in the background.
Oh yeah, Olivia Pierce is in all of them, you know that, right?
I did not know that.
Olivia is in... Ow! Fuck! What the hell am I supposed to do? Come on, I got this.
No, she isn't.
She's not?
No, she's only in Doom 2016. She's not in Doom
Not in the
1,
third one?
2, or 3.
Well, who is? Who's the doc? What's the doctor's name? Samuel Hayden?
Or the main doctor of this one?
No, in... Oh, yes. Well, what do you think I'm talking about?
I think you mean I think you mean Malcolm Retruger. Retruger? I don't know.
No, then they fucked it up and changed it to something completely different from the third one. I don't know if Samuel Hayden's on the third one, if that's something.
Yeah, Samuel Hayden is in Doom.
Is in Doom what?
3.
Yeah, there's none of the same characters. That's stupid. I wish they would have continued it.
Okay, Yuri, both precincts are secure.
Samuel Hayden is in Doom 3, but he's actually a doctor at that point. But Samuel Hayden in Doom 2016 is like when he gets his robotic suit. In between those games.
Help May.
Peter, thank God. We need you at the Veterans Center. Where are you?
I got held up.
Where was that before?
Okay? What's happening?
The convicts started a fire. We got the building stuff out, but May and Miles are trapped inside. I'm trying to find a way into them, but the fire's spreading so fast.
Stay where you are, MJ. I'll handle this.
Dude.
Damn it. Move it, Pete. Move!
Dr. Samuel Hayden.
Since I can't really like remember where I was before, I can tell you like
There's
a little.
no way I remembered Olivia Pierce from Doom 2016, but I guess I did. I would never remember that though. I don't remember anything.
I found a fire escape that'll get me.
MJ, stay back. I don't want to have to rescue you too.
Like,
Peter, don't be crazy. Wait for
things
help.
that would spawn demons that you had to destroy all the time. It's so annoying.
Oh, fucking gore nest.
Yes.
Yep. There was like a few demons guarding it, but like after you destroyed it, like a bunch more spawned in.
Yeah.
Here! We're over here!
Yeah, there's like a super gore nest in this game, and like a whole fucking level is dedicated to it.
You right? Get to the window! It's too far.
Those gore nests are just like a whole bunch of dead bodies that are like compiled together, but like I don't know how to say it, but like the sort of like demon sort of bacteria or whatever like kind of compiles it all together that like keeps it sort of like fresh and, you know, bloody, that so it's like not rotting away.
Come on, May.
And
I got you.
like kind of like squishes all of like the muscle and the flesh and all that together.
Go!
And like combines it into these gore nests, and
come on.
that's why most of the shit looks so fucking like freaky or weird, is because like it's all like fleshy and bone and muscle.
No.
I gotta go back and see. Like they create fucking tentacles and shit out of it, like and eventually,
wow, I forgot a lot about this game. That was insane. Continue.
As the gore nest gets bigger, the more hell energy it can channel. So like the medium-sized sort of like fucking gore nests that are in Doom 2016. The only reason why demons like spawn in like a whole bunch like as you're like after you kill it is because
they're angry.
Well, it opens up a portal and tries to summon as many demons as it can, like right before the gore nest dies. So that's why like a whole bunch of like charge in. But the super gore nest level where you can see like fucking tentacles all over the whole fucking city and like wrapping around buildings and shit like that.
If it weren't for you and Miles, I would have been
as dead as I would have been the last 8,500.
You can't even like really fucking kill it that well.
That's smart.
Like you can shoot at it or whatever, but like it's not really gonna do much. That whole
I'm sorry I screwed things up.
You actually have to like go inside of like this whole fucking skyscraper, and you have to like turn on a generator where the heart is like centered around, and you have to like after you turn on the generator, you have to activate it so you can destroy the heart of the gore nest.
So I didn't know if you wanted.
But yeah, the level is like super long because like
spring.
It's really hard to get to the generators to turn them on because like obviously the gore nest is trying to stop you from killing it.
Am I interrupting?
So it's like summoning as many demons as it can while you're trying
to talking strategy.
Progress through the level.
Strategy.
That's right. The city is in danger. It needs our help.
That's weird. That's also insane for the Doom video games considering they tell you nothing about it. And also,
All
how does everybody not
around.
recognize Spider-Man's voice, man? This
Right,
dude
well,
sounds
well,
just
well,
like Peter Parker. He makes the same remarks. He has the same mannerisms. Like,
Divide and
he
conquer.
just called Mrs. Watson, Mary Jane
Miss
Watson,
Watson?
from Baby Bugle, MJ.
We need an anti-serum for Devil's Breath.
Maybe
Oscorp's developing something.
there
but
is
there's no way they can keep
I know
different
Miles
kids.
knows at some
Octavius and
point
Lee.
that Peter Spider-Man
We
can
need to
say
find
talk on a
the cure.
personal level about it.
and protect it.
I'll chase down some leads.
maybe some of the
Miles,
kid or
you
some
need to be
kids
my
kind
eyes
of sound
and
like
ears and
Spider-Man in that like the sort of
Anything
tone.
goes wrong, call me.
Maybe they're
We need to keep
they
that
just
place
not
and the
exactly
people there
sure.
safe.
But they just think
Got
it's
you.
somebody who is sort
What are
of
you gonna do?
like Peter Parker.
Gang at Costume
Maybe.
Nut Jobs is
don't
taking
know.
the city apart piece by piece.
I'm just trying to
Till
speculate.
I return the favor.
Hey, wait.
Where was I before? Like, so they created like
you have
a
like a cell phone in
a
your-
demon army, sort of like
your
because they
pockets or
captured
something?
some demons from
Miss
hell,
Watson can give
and
you
they
my
like
number.
put cybernetics
kid.
in them. That's why they have the revenants. That's why they have the cyber mancubus and shit like
You have his
that.
number. Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend? That'd be so
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
Come on, Sherlock. Show me what you got in this
So
water
like
for
that's like the
waterfall.
hell army that they were also like trying to make, but after Olivia Pierce got like the homeworld of the Sentinels is called Argentinur,
City feels
like
a little
where
more
they
under
were
control.
first created, and
Miles is
you know where they
watching
first
Feast.
came from.
MJ is tracking a Devil's Breath cure. Time for me to
Sentinel
focus
Prime
on
is like a
finding
sort of,
Otto and stopping
I don't
whatever
know,
he
I
has
guess
planned.
maybe they're
Yuri, we need to start
I
tracking the
I
big
don't know,
boys.
whatever.
Still no
But
leads
I
on
know I have to
Octavius?
get there to
No, nothing.
I have to get to Sentinel Prime to kill the last Hell Priest.
Everyone in that department but the
The
intern is
D-Egg.
sick.
I used to
I
call
might be
them the
able to turn
Deej,
something
but
up.
after I
Do you know
heard
what I find?
someone say it in the game, they say D-Egg. Anyway, you'd have to read to understand.
D-I-E-G-E or D-I-E-G?
D-A-G. D-Egg.
What I like about you, kid, you're always getting better.
That's why I used to think it was
Thanks, creepy
Deej.
stalker guy.
Taskmaster.
Cause you keep leaving me tasks? That's kinda on the nose.
There's a group of mercenaries committing crimes across the city.
I forgot what Samuel Hayden was doing at the time, but Olivia Pierce suddenly, out of like nowhere, just decided to unleash hell on like the whole facility and everything, and open a big ass hell portal, and
lend a hand?
a bunch of demons pouring through, and she released all of the fucking like cyber demons and all the shit like that.
Thought you might need one, officer.
You don't know the half of it. Never seen anything like
and,
this Devil's Breath stuff. Forensics is having a hell of
created
a
like a
time.
huge fucking like
News
Lazarus
reports say
wave
this is where
because
Otto released Devil's
the
Breath.
Lazarus wave is like what, like, I don't know, it fucks up a whole bunch of equipment,
Some
and it like,
residue on this sign.
or any
Maybe I can
human who
isolate
is hit by the Lazarus wave is sort of like
AT-rich leader
demonified
sequence.
or
This
hellified.
looks
I don't know
promising.
how to say it, but most of them basically just turn into zombies. So like, I forgot what it was, but I think it was like 60 or something like that % of the population working at the facility was hit by the Lazarus wave, and they were all turned into like sort of zombies, sort of, whatever. And the other 40% or whatever, like the last other humans that weren't hit by the wave were subsequently killed by the fucking demons that were released. And your whole mission in that game is to like stop the portal, or close the portal and kill all the demons that did pour into this world. Basically do, but right at the end, Samuel Hayden kind of like betrays you a little bit.
CPF-1. Definitely Devil's
not
Breath.
really. I mean, like he just had to stop you
Should
because
be able to
like
track the dispersal path now.
his little speech goes like,
Trail goes in a few directions.
you've done it. You closed the
Find the right
portal,
one.
but it's come at a price. Argent, Vega, this entire operation, like Vega is like the super AI that he created with the Argent energy, and Vega is like the only like sentient robot that's ever existed in this series.
Trail leads down into those vents.
And like he had a big ass fucking like whole
should be a door
building or whatever
just
for himself with like a big bunch of like coolant and like processors or a bunch of shit like that.
Well, this is moody.
I don't know, somehow Vega made a comeback in this game. It never really told me yet, but Vega's back. Oh, what else is there? Argent energy. Doom guy destroyed like all of the Argent, well, he used up all of the Argent cells that were around the facility and like used them to power up his Praetor suit, and he like destroyed all the Argent
rage is driving him.
like
the neural
filters,
interface is exacerbating it.
sort of.
But his hate is genuine.
So like the whole facility was
city to
basically
hurt
useless because Doom guy destroyed all of the key components for Argent energy. Samuel Hayden was like really fucking pissed.
Good old Rhino.
For that.
My second looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
But as Doom guy gets back from hell, he takes something called the Crucible off of or Hayden takes the Crucible off the Hell guy. Or Doom guy. And with the Crucible, he's able to freely just go back to Hell and get more Argent energy, but with like the risk of, you know, more demons like
Otto developed a corrosive to free Rhino from his suit.
Coming through the portal.
Certain government agencies spent years trying and failing to do that.
Well, it was going well, another fucking like cultist database or what?
Electro.
Like a whole another cultist group fucking opens up like another hell portal and like the Hell Priest. This is like where this game comes in, by the way. Like a whole a whole nother like cultist fucking group. I don't even know what happened actually. And it never really even told me, but like.
Will be pure energy, or so close to it as to make the difference irrelevant.
Cause out of fucking nowhere now, these Hell Priests
Electro's big
are on Earth,
dream is to become pure energy.
and they.
Doc actually managed to modify his harness to get a little closer to that goal.
I don't even know. I'm trying to like look through these like dialogues right now because like it did say at the beginning of the game like how much Earth has fallen.
UV bulb.
I don't know.
Nothing happened.
There's like. Oh, there it is. Like 60% of the planet has been consumed by demons. So
it's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing.
I'm in the middle of the game right now. I would say probably about like
get that lamp on.
There's only 20% of humans left on Earth right now because most of them died. Hayden knew about.
There we go.
About like the coming invasion for Earth. But what he did is like he
seems like the last stage of the plan is
he made a portal to Earth.
Shoreline properties. Scorpion
or not a portal, but or a teleporter.
Reservoir. Electro's disabling Oscorp
and
power plants.
like as the invasion started at like
go
Europe
after the
and New York
anti-serum.
and you know the heavy populated cities, he shows up at the Allied Nations headquarters or whatever and basically just takes control of the he teleports in, takes control of all the operations so he can introduced. Because like he's the only one that has like all the technology and like the weapons to do it, and he forms a group called the Ark or the Ark Initiative or whatever. And with all of his like super fucking like battle mechs or whatever, like these huge ass things to combat the demons. They were doing pretty well.
Sorry, refreshing to work for a man like Octavius. Backup plans
it
for his
wasn't
backup plans.
it just like suddenly like turned around on them because like most of like the
okay? What's
like
happening?
because they had base pretty much like a whole area just like set up and they were all fine. They were fending off the demons and
On it right now.
Hayden tried to launch counterattacks at like key areas where like the demons have poured in, like destroying gore nests and shit like that, and like it was doing all right, but most of the operations are failures, and he said, all right, fuck it, enough with these small failures. We're just gonna take everything we have and we're gonna attack the sort of ground zero area, which was in like Central Europe. That's where like the screenshot that I sent you with like the tentacles like wrapping around like fucking buildings and shit, like reaching all over important. Because like the whole fucking city there, were the whole city and like all of its whatever, like everyone in Europe were basically just dragged there to contribute to the Gorna. When Samuel Hayden like took his whole fucking army and tried to attack this area, he was also fucking, or he also like charged into battle like with or being, you know, like sort of like in the front line, and he was trying to be part of everything. And well,
What are you babbling about?
long story short, he got fucked up. His whole army died, and they took like what was left of his corpse, and they tried to like keep his brain on life support, because like inside of his robotic body is his like fucking like frontal lobe or whatever, like, you know, part of his brain. Ow. So, while they were keeping him on life support, Doom Guy like comes in and just like takes his body and brings it to his ship.
You tired, Spider?
What?
What's the fucking matter? It's kinda weird.
Yeah.
Spider-Man!
Like Samuel or most of like Samuel Hayden's body was just basically like ripped apart. Somehow they were able to like take what was left of his body and like I said, like keep it on life support. And I don't know how, but like Doom Guy's like fucking his big ass ship and has like a teleporter on it. Like he can teleport basically just go anywhere. That includes like back or
like oil and water. Sure.
Or like you, I don't know. He teleported like into the closet of like a fucking a UAC or whatever, like big ass ship. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like he can just like teleport to like basically wherever he wants. But yeah, he just teleports in, like, or no, I don't even know, but like it was like at the end of a level, and like you just like walk in to this facility. You get up to like the top floor, and like all the scientists running around, they're like oh my god, or like oh my god, it's a fucking Doom Guy, and they're like trying to get out of your way, and like one dude is like trying to talk to you. He's like hey, yeah, Samuel Hayden knew you would like arrive eventually. Like he's up here, like his whole body is like all sort of alien to us. We actually have no idea like how to fix him or whatever. We're trying to be like very careful, and you know, like they're doing like all this like safe handling shit. Doom Guy just like fucking rips them off or like off of the cables that they have connected to him, and just he opens up a portal, and somehow a hell portal also like opens up like in the fucking in the room with them, and there you have to fight a boss. That's when I was with you, and, with you and I think like Miguel or whatever. You were like waiting for me to hop on Apex while I was like trying to beat this boss. Doom guy throws Samuel Hayden's body into his portal, just like lets it close, and he like ends up against this fucking, I think they're called Marauders or whatever.
Alright.
But they look like half demon, half sentinel. Yeah, because sentinel is like the good guys, right? Or like the sort of crusaders type of shit. But being half demon and half sentinel is rather weird.
True.
What's happening?
Electro's been grounded.
Spider-Man, I presume. If you really cared about this city, you'd be helping me expose Osborn for the criminal he is.
By killing innocent people?
I would have restored the power.
You're sick. You need help.
I have all the help I need.
Yeah, the facility voice
until Norman
says,
gets what he deserves.
like as the portal is like fucking opening up like into their fucking like headquarters, it says, warning, demonic presence threat level 5 entering into the main laboratory. Vega opens up the portal from your ship right behind you, and instead of Doom guy just running away or you know like going through the portal, he throws the body, or Samuel Hayden's body, into the portal and just lets it close while he fights this Marauder.
Jeez.
What time? Oh man.
You still playing this? You still playing Doom or whatever? You commented on my video. Somebody did. Yeah, that's you.
No. I would never do that.
Yeah, you would. You would do that to everybody.
No, I'm not that mean.
Need to update Yuri.
Yuri, am I that mean?
Ultra and Electro are down. 4 to go.
Really though?
I'm not playing this on
I
easy.
saw. Also noticed a rooftop
playing
in
this
Times
on easy
Square
or normal.
exploded. Wouldn't happen to be related, would it?
Nothing gets by you. It was Octavius' staging ground. He's using the villains to pull apart Oscorp.
You're playing it on
They had an
Spectacular?
Electro
Username
targeting
is you,
power plants. Scorpion's going after
You're
water
lying.
treatment. Not
No, it
sure about
doesn't.
Rhino yet. Something along the
It
shoreline.
says tangible rage, and even
That's
it's like
good
the
enough
same
to start.
triangle, it's just red.
I assume you're going
Really?
after Scorpion?
Really?
Yeah, city's already on the
What the
brink.
fuck?
If we lose clean water, we might
It's
never
you.
come back. I'll update you when I make progress.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't know why. I think somebody's a fanboy of me.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
You know what I like about you, kid? You're always getting better.
Gee, thanks, creepy stalker guy.
You can call me Task.
Better take a closer look.
Yeah, in that cutscene with the
Now, if I
with the
was
boss,
a
the
mercenary
Marauder,
dressed like a scorpion, where
that is
would
half
I be?
sentinel, half demon,
Behind you!
he's talking about some shit that you would never understand unless you would, or unless if you like read the fucking
he wants to torture you.
codex or whatever. You read the story.
Damn it! What did he inject
Because
me with?
this demon just walks in and he starts talking. He's like, you were never one of us. You were just a usurper, false idol.
A sea of poison?
You know,
Can't be.
shit like that.
This can't be real. Must be the poison. But I
Doom
can't take
guy
any
isn't a
chances.
sentinel. He's
Gotta
a
get to
human,
higher ground
but he was enhanced
and
by
analyze whatever
the
he injected
sentinel.
me with.
That's what gives him his like super strength and like super agility and aiming and shit like that. Like that's why he's so fucking good at it. But because like he is mostly human.
Okay.
He also has like that sort of like sentinel
I need to analyze the
power in
neurotoxin
him.
so I can create an antidote.
That's why like some of the
Scorpions made some upgrades.
The Earth scientists see him well we have blood samples, like he is mostly human, but there's also something else in there that also makes him sort of not human, that we think he's like some sort of god, and some people are like actually starting to worship the Doomslayer now, like he came like that's why he came to us in our most time of need. He's gonna help save us all and shit like that. And they're like I'm a believer now, and like may the Doomslayer protect us or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of funny, and my current objective right now is to get to the center of Mars so I can get to the city of... I don't even know. I have to go back and see. When I'm at the Fortress of Doom, I throw Hayden into thing that says
Hallucinogenic neurotoxin. My brain will create nightmares that my body thinks are real.
the final priest is hiding in Sentinel Plant.
First, I need a natural
The
steroid.
con maker
Extract from an Eclipta alba plant should do the trick. ESU's greenhouse
only
is nearby.
functioning
Hope it's in season.
Sentinel Prime in the core of Mars, in the lost city of Hebeth. I have marked its location, but in getting there will take time. There is no easy access to the core of Mars. That's why Doom Guy was like, yeah, there is. There's a really easy way. Use the BFG 10,000, shot a fucking hole into the center of Mars, and now he's gonna try and like
where'd it go?
Use a cannon and shoot himself into the fucking center there. Or no.
Is this real?
No. He used the gun and like shot himself to like a certain area, and now you have to progress to get to an escape pod. And use that escape pod to fly into the center of Mars so you can get to the lost city of Hebeth.
Like I did before the neural interface affected my mind. My obsessions were always there, but the interface allowed me to fully embrace them.
I have to fix this. Fix you! Somehow!
Peter. Always trying to shoulder the responsibility, even when there's no hope.
Where the fuck am I?
I can't tell you how many times your unfettered optimism has kept me going when things look bleak. I'll miss being with you. I really will.
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm so sorry.
Yes, you're sorry. And yet, you let it happen.
I'm stuck.
Makes one wonder where your priorities lie. I mean, if I was really that important to you, why would you let me destroy myself?
I can help you. It's the neural web. It's affecting your mind.
You mean that...
There's the Eclipta alba.
Will.
What?
I'm stuck. How do I get out? I'm stuck.
Get out of what? I don't know where you're at.
Find me time.
I tried to jump to this area and the fucking...
To mix a permanent antidote. One of Harry's research stations was
Are you kidding me?
developing a synthetic atropine. Gotta get there fast.
Fucking piece of shit.
Giant deadly
Fucking... I tried to get to this one up. And it fucking made me fall off the map. And then like after I fell off the map, usually it like takes away some of your health and it like teleports you back to the top. Now this one it just completely fucked me up. It teleported me like inside a fucking rock and I couldn't move.
or no, when I cure this poison, I'm coming for you, Mac.
Big talk, little fuck. Have fun chasing pink elephants.
Walk away from me. Oh man.
There's the research station. We need that atropine. I have to get into the station. Atropine's right there.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Atropine's gone.
No, probably not.
Nope.
I don't know why you commented on it.
Well, not again.
Because I'm mean.
I do.
Apparently.
You were
I don't
too
know why people
late.
think I'm mean.
Just as you were too late to help me.
I never did anything
This
wrong.
isn't you, Doc.
Yeah.
But it is me. The me polite society found.
Life's not about not doing things wrong, it's
The
about
parts
doing
of
things
myself
right.
I suppressed. But you helped me break those chains.
Correct.
I'm sorry. I'll find a way to help you. I swear it.
Stop deluding yourself.
Why the hell does it say hold R2 and forwards to parkour, and when I do it, it kills me?
The game is a cheat.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'll find a way to help you. I swear it.
Stop deluding yourself. You never help anyone. You are the poison. Everyone you touch suffers.
Stop running from me. Let me try.
I want nothing from you. You're a failure. At life, love, career. You bring nothing but pain.
No, stop. I'm not giving up on you. Please, just talk to me. I can help you.
So you can treat me like all the rest. Containing me, suffocating me? No, I will let my genius shine on its own. I saw you, Peter, taking notes, stealing ideas, a rat in my own lab. To think I called you a friend?
There it is. The atropine.
Is that good?
Got the atropine. Now I just need to mix up the antidote.
Now I'm at max health.
Looks like I'm headed back to the lab.
Still with us?
I'm nearly cured. Sorry to bust up your plans.
Oh, Webb, don't worry. Plenty of surprises left for you. We'll be seeing each other again real soon.
Count on it.
Uh-oh. No, I'm not.
Made it. Somehow. But I'm running out of time. I need to mix the antidote. Finally.
Oh, damn it, a third nightmare.
I think not. You're in my domain. You're just like us.
But I'm trying to find Rick on Snapchat, man. gore piles.
Like a bunch of like
Trying to steal my genius.
Bones or
Everything that happens
flesh
now is your
shit.
fault.
Just
I
like,
knew you
know how
were
to say
laughing
it.
at me.
I can take a picture and show you.
Thought I forgot about you.
And inside of them, inside of some of them, a little tentacle like pops out and has like a fucking sharp edge on it or whatever.
At least he had an imaginary
Like flashes
glass
at
jaw.
you. Only some of them have like a tentacle inside of it, so you can never be sure which one. So every time you walk past it, every time you walk past a new one, you're kind of like just on edge because you don't know if the tentacle's gonna come out.
That's cool.
Not gonna be that easy.
Sure. Now I know you're the poison trying to distract.
Is Inferno? Oh,
Bring it on!
That game is fucking sick and
One down.
I bet.
Like these girls that like are naked in the center of lust, and when they spread their legs and open their vagina, a giant like tentacle with a spike on the end of it shoots out and grabs you.
All you'll ever be is a loser.
Pretty sure you told me about that.
And guess who the queen of lust is?
Medusa.
You're not gonna guess it. No. It's somebody that actually was alive. They're all real people, except for the ones that are related to Dante, his parents and stuff. Cleopatra.
A few more left.
Cleopatra.
Yeah.
Another one down.
She is the queen.
She's the queen of lust, yes. The circle of hell, lust. You know what lust means?
Everyone you ever met.
Yes.
It's like fighting internet trolls. Knock one down, another pop.
One of the deadly sins.
If I was your uncle,
how do I get in?
front of a bullet.
Hope that's the last of them. I can barely
Let
stand
me
up.
in.
There's the centrifuge I need. Finally. I'm running out. I think I did it. Where'd my suit go? I think I took decontamination a little too far.
Look, dude.
Better.
Look. He's in his underwear.
Was on. Much better. Let's just go ahead and forget that ever happened.
Imagine if Dr. Octavius came up to him like, Peter, I'm sorry for doing all this to you. I didn't know you were Spider-Man, man, but I found you in the lab just drooling on the floor with the Spider-Man mask on in your underpants. That was a pretty funny comic book. If you're reading and that's what he said, you'd be like, what?
I would be like, what?
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
That's funny.
Head's still foggy. Need to work the last of the poison out of my system before I tackle the other villains. Good time
Have you
to go
ever
on
heard of a
patrol.
punchable door?
Yeah, they have a million of them in Warzone. Why, what's up?
There's a million of them in this game too.
Do they still have those stupid sections where you have to find like the different colored keys to open doors?
Thanks, creepy stalker guy.
Yep.
Wow.
Call me Taskmaster.
Did you keep leaving me tasks? That's kinda on the nose.
There's a group of mercenaries committing crimes across the city.
These mercenaries
Call me
wouldn't have to be your
Watch, you
mercenaries,
keep
would
giving
they?
me pass. That's a little on the nose, don't you think?
All I know is they're getting paid well for their work. Unless you stop them, that is.
What's in it for you?
I get to watch and learn.
Yeah, they have like different kind of keys, I guess. They have a gore key for like the super goreness one. They have a Slayer key to open like an extra part of the level that is just mainly, it's like a difficult area. But if you get all 6, or if you complete all 6 of these like Slayer gates or whatever.
Thorny ethical question at you. Got some good parts from this old cell phone.
If you complete all 6 of them, you unlock the Unmaker weapon. I don't even know what it is because I already have all the weapons in the game. I have the combat shotgun, the super shotgun, the heavy cannon, the chain gun, the plasma rifle, the ballista, the rocket launcher, and the BFG 9000.
And you're only on level 4. Do you know it? Never mind.
I think I'm only on level 5. I think I'm on level 5.
MJ, hey, you mind if I toss a kind of thorny ethical question at you? When is it okay to give up on a friend?
Oh, any levels are in Doom.
That obvious, huh?
Yeah.
13.
Understandable though. Man. The high-minded, generous
Yeah, I'm
part
only
of me
like
wants to
halfway
say
through. Because this is like my 4th key.
Being a true friend means being there, even when people lose their way.
If I can complete this.
What Otto's done? I just don't know, Pete. I guess you have to decide if the Otto Octavius you knew.
Oh, yep, I have to fight a Marauder. I'm dead.
If he was ever even in there at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, MJ. I gotta process some stuff, I think.
Call me anytime, Pete. I'm here for you.
Fuck is that thing?
Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. Why doesn't it ever feel like it?
Yeah, in these like Slayer level sort of areas, you come across different
This is Stable Control. What's the situation in Colombia?
enemies that you wouldn't normally be, or that you wouldn't have seen already.
Supposedly, Fisk made his fortune selling
So like
these
most of the
spices.
time when I walk into these, I'm like, what the fuck is that thing?
That good.
I haven't seen it before. Oh, they're called Maker drones, that's why. Ah, get out of my face.
How many backpacks have I found?
Not enough, bitch. Wanna know why? Cause you're stuck, that's why.
The menu.
Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh shit.
I found 48.
Why the I hate fucking whatever those are.
Okay, I need to get after Scorpion, but
I don't think they're called Reavers, but whatever the fuck they are, I hate them so much. They fucking teleport. They like run.
They should have a beach
like,
area in the menu.
I seen the little fucking bitch like run around a corner like a while ago.
Holy fuck, dude.
And the next thing I know, when I'm trying to dash away, I dash like right into him because he fucking teleported behind me.
Sound and light waves. A stealth suit would really come in handy.
He has developed one. There's one you can use in this game.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
No, there is. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but there is. I use it all the time. I used to.
Those Sable guys are way too rough. Maybe I should step in. Yeah, I'll step in.
Oh, called Maker drones. That's the last piece of fodder. There's 6 fucking cannon fodder demons in this game. There's zombies, imps, soldiers, gargoyles, lost souls, and Maker drones. And each one of them has a fucking ranged attack. The Arachnotron specializes in fucking ranged attacks because it has a turret on its back. And if you destroy it, it still has a ranged attack. It can shoot fucking guns from its legs. Like, what the fuck? The Cacodemon also can, like, launch little fucking projectile files at you. the carcass is like a demon human cybernetic team or cyber thing combination.
Reported location is near Midtown North. Over.
It like produces a ranged shield, and it usually like puts the shield right in front of you, so you can't like shoot at the demons that are like right next to you. And I don't know, they're just really annoying, and they also have like 2 ranged attacks, 2 different ones. Then pain elementals. Pinkies don't have ranged attacks, but they're a bitch.
What doesn't have ranged attacks?
Pinkies, prowlers. That's what they're called, prowlers. The little bitches that can teleport behind you.
They're called prowlers?
Prowler, yeah.
Like the prowler?
Yeah. And the Revenant has specializes in ranged attacks too, because it also fucking has lock-on missile. So does the Tyrant and the Doom Hunter.
Oh yeah, does Apex have an update for that thing? Because they said it was today. Steve, nobody can hear you, dude. What? What's up? I don't think he's going anywhere. You're playing Smite? Ugh.
I don't have anything else to play. I don't feel like playing Apex by myself. So.
Yeah, I'm waiting. What time is it? At 3 o'clock, my dad's gonna be coming home and wants me to help him something. So I'll be on Apex after that. Or maybe I might get on after I finish this mission. Depends on when he's gonna be home.
Right there, this is vein. If it comes in front of your forehead, it's considered vein. I always thought that.
Right over here. Till Miles gets back, the best thing we can do is keep everyone fed. Oh, Peter, it is so good to see you. How are you? Healthy?
I'm good. How are you holding?
He said bye because he muted
good,
me.
But busy.
I think.
Oh,
he's not saying
let me go.
Oh, there.
I'm okay.
Didn't you?
And there is a skip cinematic button.
Serenity. Where's Serenity at? Crap.
Quiet. So much for a milk run. Did a bunch of convicts even do this? Looks like an exploding bulldozer went through here. I can't turn back. These needs those antibiotics.
You hear the sound his head made when the big guy hit him?
Hey, what?
What?
I need to distract him. Hacking app should work.
All because he made one stupid crack about the guy's suit.
Serenity, you want this sucker?
Dude's got issues.
Well, the Lost Soul doesn't really have
medical containers in that tent. Maybe this will be easy.
like a projectile-based attack, because it is the projectile-based attack. It's like a little floating head that, like, if it sees you, it like flies at you at like supersonic speed, and if it hits you, it explodes.
Oh no.
So.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
More supplies over there. Need to get past these guys.
That sounds deadly.
Annoying, more than anything. Not like dangerous or anything, it's just annoying. Cause like you can hear it, like fucking scream at you, like while it's trying to
trauma kits, no antibiotics.
like fly towards you.
Gotta be somewhere. Gotta avoid that sniper.
Of course I missed like all those. Pardon me, dumbass coming through. Fuck away from me.
Whoa!
My God.
Ow! Fuck am I being hit by? A fucking prowler, of course.
Gotta avoid that sniper.
He sounds like he's talking about Apex, but he's not.
I know.
I know.
Fucking.
He's playing Doom.
Bro, relax. Yeah, Doom Eternal.
That's the new one, right?
Yeah.
Is it
No,
fun?
it's the one from like 2012.
Oh, was it fun?
No, it's not. And yeah, it's fun.
More supplies.
It's fun if you're not getting your ass kicked in hard mode.
Ooh.
Moxicillin. Perfect.
Stop.
That is a very large man.
Too slow on the
On
dash.
the exploding bulldozer.
The Marauder is a defensive powerhouse. Stand too close, he uses his shotgun. Stand too far away, he throws his like axe projectiles.
My associate.
Keep at him mid-range, and whenever he whenever his eyes flash green, you can like shoot at him with the shotgun. Otherwise, you really can't do much to him. Because like if you try and shoot at him with your like minigun or whatever, he can just put his shield up that has infinite fucking damage absorption.
Ooh.
What was that? Check it. Now.
That sounds annoying.
Yep.
Don't think he saw me.
The only other way that I can deal damage towards him is use explosives. Well, like shoot explosives behind him while
Maybe I can sneak beneath.
while I'm trying to like shoot at him. So like he has his shield up pointed towards me, but the explosives are exploding behind him in the back.
Fun with lights now? I will have fun with your fist. Come out. And I promise not to crush you.
Oh!
God damn it.
Don't think he saw me. Time to get out of
I
here.
can't this whole thing.
Went from 60 health to 0 in less than a second.
Come out! I have no time for this. We are having fun with lights now? I will have fun with you. Come out! And I promise not to crush you.
Oh, he's right in front of me. Ow, what?
The way forward is right past me.
No, two prowlers in front of my fucking face.
Wait for it. Oh! Gotta be getting close to the exit. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Maybe if I get up there, I'll see.
When I find you,
Holy fuck.
I will crush you!
That container. That's my exit.
You cannot hide! This
Oh!
is not mine! Hiding!
Maybe if I get up there, I'll see.
When I find you, I will crush you!
There, that container. That's my exit.
Oh my god, the amount of Hell Knights. Oh my god, there's like 7 of them!
Need to get him to clear the opening. Go.
It is case of goose! I hate case of goose!
Literally scared for my life because of how many fucking Hell Knights there were. I'll take it, Leatherman.
Just let me know I have these.
And now this fucking Baron of Hells.
Get off me! Just give us the wallet! Give it us, man! Help!
Hey, leave him alone!
Big mistake, kid.
You can't just push people around like that.
Or what? Like this? Haha, kid's got guts.
Hip squared.
What the hell's he saying?
I'm still the boss of this gym. Fuck you!
Whoa.
You want a taste?
Nah, I'm good, kid.
You want a taste? I gotta work on my fight banner.
Miles? Hey, I've been trying to reach you.
Now what do I have to face?
Hey, so, don't freak out, but, I gotta fill you in on some stuff.
Nothing?
What?
Oh, thank God. I thought I had to face like another boss, but nope, that was it. That's a lot easier than the one that I had to face yesterday with the fucking like 5 different bosses there were. There was like I don't even know what the waves were, but there was like Barons of Hells, there was fucking
Stick close to feast.
let me
If the
see.
convicts get desperate, they may try to raid
Tyrants.
the shelter.
Doom Hunters,
Anything else happens
yeah,
here?
Barons of
I'll
Hell,
let you know.
Hell
Great.
Knights,
Thanks, Miles.
Pinkies, Prowlers, Revenants. Yeah, the one that I had to face before was a lot more difficult than this one, but man.
This doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck? Oh, there's.
Bet it makes sense now, bitch.
No, it still does not.
Why are you lying?
If I was lying, I wouldn't have been able to deliver it so clearly and efficiently.
Are you sure about that?
Nah, the right question is, are you sure about that?
I am, because you could have thought about it ahead of time.
When did I have time to think about it when I'm in the middle of playing video games?
Yuri, figured out Rhino's deal. He's attacking Oscorp's relief centers.
Are you telling me that you can't multitask while playing video games?
Reports of a possible earthquake
I'm not saying
and/or demolition derby at the Harlem Center.
I am.
Sounds like our boy.
Oh.
Headed there now.
You holding up okay?
I have slept with more people than most
but
people
hanging in
have,
there.
but that doesn't mean I'm a
We'll get through this. Keep the faith.
I don't sleep with people very often anymore.
So what you're saying is, you're a hoe.
No, I was.
Was a hoe.
I haven't played Smite in a long time. I haven't played Smite in a very, very long time.
Hey MJ, what's up? You okay?
I'm fine. Combing through Oscorp records. Hey, this is random, but you remember that trip we took to Staten Island with Harry?
To find the best pizza in the city? Yeah. 10-hour odyssey for burnt toast with cold American cheese. How could I forget?
Something about all these old Oscorp files made that day pop into my head. Harry was so excited about riding the ferry. Just made me think about how much simpler things were back then. No jobs, no supervillains. We could throw away a whole day looking for bad pizza just 'cause. Now it feels like if we take a nap, the
Who
world
plays the Green Goblin in Spider-Man? Willem Dafoe?
This adult thing is rough. But I guess the work we do means today's kids can have their own
Have you ever seen Antichrist?
In safety.
No, I haven't seen
kind
the
of
Blue
a circle of life thing.
Saints.
Circle of bad pizza.
That guy.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, the
That's a
guy
good way
in
to look.
Antichrist, this chick, like hand drills a hole into Willem Dafoe's leg and like puts a weight on it and then cuts off her own clit. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hello?
That was the style, yes. Huh? Because that was the fashion. That was the thing. Yes. Because that was fashion. That's what was in.
Get it? Thanks, Pete.
We've got a 10-10, possible narcotics sale. Report came in from Morningside Heights. Over.